Hi all, I want to talk about one of the other features that I love about Unit4 ERP, and that's the ability to make the end user's life that little bit more straightforward by sort of helping them out with some of the administration in the system. We're going to talk around how we can support the completion of timesheets using an assignments module. So every project that we might want to work on, we're going to have an approximate number of days that project's available for, and we're going to have a number of resources that we may want to assign to that project. This can come in various shapes and sizes depending on the requirements. You might have many assignments, or you might have one assignment where there's many resources, or a combination of both. This is useful for a couple of reasons. One, we can take this assignment information and we can put a holistic view of a people plan to see what projects people are working on at various points in time. This helps us focus on capacity or maybe utilisation. But from an administration perspective, we can use this information to help populate certain information in the timesheets. So let's go ahead and create an assignment for starters. I'm going to do it for myself just for simplicity. Test assignment. I'm going to do it for a few weeks from today's date to the end of March. Just create a sample project. Okay. I picked the end of March. However, I've also hard coded 112 hours. I'm going to say that this is the amount of time that is available for this project. So if I distribute that time, it's just going to do it as far into the sort of project as it can. As a result, you can see here it's changed that end date to the 20th of March instead of the end of March, because that's when the 112 gets completed. I can go and change that if I need to. Equally, I can use a recurrence tool. If I wanted to say this person's available for Mondays and Tuesdays every week for X amount of weeks, we can put a start and end date in there, and it just saves us having to go and type in the dates individually. So we can put particular patterns in if that makes sense. I'm going to save that assignment. So we're looking at the 12th of Feb. I'm going to go into a timesheet for that date. As you can see, it's imported that assignment based on the assignment details. It's got 8 hours every day for 5 days of the week. That's just an example of what it can pull through. This isn't set in stone. We know that projects change, plans change. People's availability is always sort of getting snatched for other things. So we might want to go and change an 8 to a 4 and add another row in the timesheet to bring in another project that I might have worked on. So it's really flexible, but it just means that for a typical sort of project where there is no changes, it just means that one person has to go into the timesheets every week, choose the relevant period, change the status from draft to be ready, validate that the information that's been pulled through is correct, and hit save, and then it goes straight through for approval. And it's just a real small burden that the employee has to do then, instead of it being quite a large task. That's one of the many things I love about Unit4 ERP. Thanks for listening.